Hi friends, it's Tina Shaw from TinaLovesToStamp.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Fairborn, Ohio. Thanks for joining me. I saw the cutest fun fold card the other day, and I watched the video, and it was Kim McGillis, and I learned how to do this fold. This cut and fold, and it is so cute. And she used the Storybook Friends bundle. Cutest little card stamp set. Makes the most beautiful little cards, and the designer series paper is absolutely gorgeous. And so I'm just going to show you here a few of the sheets. There are 2 pages with cute little cutouts that are already, all you have to do is pop those out. This beautiful Lost Lagoon and cute little creatures and fruit and veggies. So cute. And I love the strawberries. And then these pages, you can just cut these out and use these as layers on your cards. They're so cute too. So let me get started and show you, first of all, how I cut this card. And at the end, I've got a couple of different ones to show you using the same cut and the Storybook Friends. So I start off with a piece of cardstock. This is the basic beige, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, which is our usual size to make the 8. I think, is it A4? I don't know, card. And so what I'm going to do is take the short end and line it up at 1 1/4 inches. And then I'm going to get rid of my scoring blade, and then I'm going to use my cutting blade, and I'm going to start cutting at the 1 inch mark on my trimmer. And on the carriage here, it has measurements, imperial measurements. And what I do is I put a piece of tear and tape and just stick it to the back so I can read the numbers. When it's clear, it's pretty hard. So I learned that a while back. It's a nice way to see. Okay, so now I've lined that up again at 1 1/4, and then I'm going to drop my blade down into the paper, and then I'm going to cut this all the way up to 5 1/4. So right here is 5 1/4, and see how the blade has the nice little mark here and shows you right where you're at, where your cut line. So I'm going to bring this back down to the 1. I'm going to flip open the carriage. Move this over to 4 1/4. I will have all these measurements on my blog. Just give me a little time to get that up and going. So again, I'm going to drop the blade down in my paper, the cardstock, at 1 inch. And I'm going to cut that again all the way up to 5 1/4. So now I'm going to take this paper and I'm going to turn it around to where my 1 inch cut starts, right there. So I'm going to line that up at the 1 inch mark on my trimmer. I'm at 1 inch. And then I'm going to take my cut blade and move out of the way because now I'm scoring, so I want my scoring blade back. So I'm going to score from the edge of this paper to the line that I just cut. One of them, I've got 2. So that is at 4 1/4 there, and back off the edge of the paper. So I score there. I kind of raise this up, move my scoring blade over, and do it on this side. So from 0 to 1 1/4. So that's my first score line. I don't know if you can see that or not. See there and there. Okay, so now I'm going to move that to the 2 inch line on my cutter trimmer, And I'm going to do the same thing at 2 inches. So I'm going to score from the edge of my paper to the 1 1/4, lift up my carriage, put it back down, and then I'm going to score again back to the 4 1/4. Okay. Now I'm going to scoot this down to the 4 1/4 mark on my trimmer. This time I'm going to trim on the inside of the cut line. So I'm starting at 4 1/4, going over to 1 1/4. Just from cut line to cut line. And I push pretty hard. I want to get a nice crease there. Okay, now lift it up again, move it out to 5 1/4. 5 1/4, we're going to score again on the outside. So 4 1/4 is where that cut line is. From there to the edge this way. I lift that up, bring it down this end, do it to 1 1/4 this way. And that's all there is to it. So I'm going to move this out of the way. So now I'm just going to take and then the 2 folds that were at the 5 1/4, then the one that was in the center. I just kind of pinch these to start off, and then I'll use my bone folder when I get them all folded. Okay, then this one was the one that was on the 2 inch. So I just kind of fold that one. And then on the other side, fold it. And then just fold down on that 1 inch line right there and right there. So now I'm just going to take my bone folder and just crease it on these lines. Okay, so you want to flip it over and do the other side, just so it doesn't want to stay open all the time. And there's your card. Isn't that cute? If anybody knows the name of this card, leave me a comment, please, and tell me what it is, because I don't remember. Okay, so now I have that done. And this time I'm going to use, this is Petal Pink, and this piece is 7/8 by 5 3/8. And then I have 2 pieces of 1 inch by 3 inches, and this is from the StoryBook Designer Series paper pack. So I cut the frame out, and this is out of the dies. And it is adorable. I love it. So I'm going to take, I ran this through the embossing cut machine, cut and emboss machine from Stampin' Up. And I went back and forth about 3 or 4 times because I wanted these little pieces to just fall out like they are. I didn't want to have to push and fight with them. So here, almost got them all out. Cutest little squigglies. And then I'll show you the rest of my pieces. Get these little things off. Okay. And then I have a piece of white, basic white. This is cut at 2 3/4 by 3, and that'll go right on the front. And then I have another piece of white that is 2 3/4 by 4. That will go on the inside. And then this piece will go on here. These will be glued down to here. Super easy. And then I cut out a little bunny from the Designer Series paper. There's lots and lots of images, and then like I said, there's also some that you can, actually my first one, this one has one of the dies in the pack, in the StoryBook Friends pack, has the die that fits this on the paper. And then there's a couple other ones too that it fits. It's this one, and I can't remember. Anyhow, let's get to gluing here. So what I want to do first is I'm going to put this piece down here. I ran this through the embossing folder. I think I told you 7/8 by 5 and 3/8. And, oh, what's the embossing folder? Got lemon thread there. I'll think of it here. Okay, so then I'm going to just have a little bit of a border like that. And then I'm taking these two, and I cut these out just so I for sure would have like the houses on here that would show, because I wanted to show the petal pink and the calypso colors. So I'm going to layer this. Oh, actually I cut this out 1 1/8 by 3. I wanted a smaller layer behind it there. But on my original, I did 1 by 3, and at the bottom I did 3/4 by 5 1/4. So you can do, if you want this shorter, little smaller layer, you can do the 1/8 inch measurements. If you don't, you can use the other ones. Okay, so then I'm going to take the 2 3/4 by 3. And I'm going to use my petal pink pad, and I'm going to ink it up just a dab and just kind of get me some color here in the center, just so it's not so stark. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this down right in the center of that little focal area right here. Okay, so that one goes right there. Now this piece, I've already punched out all the little pieces, and I'm going to use some dimensionals because I want to pop this up. So I'm going to put here, use my fingers here. I think I use 8. This is so intricately cut. I just think it's beautiful. And I wanted to use the beautiful Designer Series paper, so this is my first time using that. So I just tried out several different pieces. Okay, now I'm going to take off the backs. Okay, one more. There we go. Yep. All right, so then I'm just going to put this on top of the white one. Just try to get it even, like that. Put that down. Now my little bunny, I cut out by hand, fussy cut. It had the pretty strawberry paper on the back. And so what I wanted to do is, again, just add a few dimensionals. And then I'm going to pop this up in the center. It's so cute. So I'm going to put him like that. Isn't that adorable? I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my inside piece, and I think to stamp my words, this time I'm doing thank you very much on the inside. I send out a lot of thank yous. A lot of the ladies in my classes don't want so many thank yous. They want more birthdays, but I always find I need more thank yous. So this one will go right in here. So I can go ahead. I keep picking up that thread. And then I'm going to just glue this right down in the center again, just leaving a layer all the way around in the center. Isn't that cute? And then I'm going to take a piece of scrap white, and this is about a 1/2 inch wide, and I'm going to stamp, you can do Hello Friend or Happy Spring. That would be cute too. I think I'm going to do Happy Spring. Now all the other cards I just made, I did them with black, the basic black. But this time I'm using Happy Spring. Oh, so cute. Love it, love it. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut that. And then I'm going to make it just a wee bit shorter. I'm going to cut it in the center at the end, and then just into that little piece from the ends to make it a little banner cut. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other end. Oh, that was a little bit shorter. Cut in the center, and then cut from the corner to the center. And then on the other side, corner to center. And there, I got it. So now I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to bend it. So I want it up in the middle, and then on the ends I want them to come back the other way. So it's like a real banner. Okay. So then I want to put that on there, and so how I do that is I take a dimensional and put it in the middle, and then I don't glue down my ends, which you could if you wanted to, but I'm not. And so I just put that right there, and then see, it just looks like a banner. Cuteness already. Okay, so now all I want to do is to make a little bow out of some linen thread. They do have some beautiful new petal pink, but I think it'd be too much. So I'm just going to use this, and I'm going to take and put in the 4 pegs here, and I'm going to make the, it's called a double loop bow, and I'm only making 1 loop here. So I'm going to cut that off. If you don't have a bow maker, I highly recommend you get one. It just makes it so much easier to tie your bows and to get them perfectly straight. So now I'm just going to tie a little knot, maybe. I just had to have my nails, my pretty nails taken off because I had to have an MRI the other day, and oh, they're a mess. I just feel icky. Okay, so now I've got that tied, and so I'm just going to slide that off of these little pegs here. There's the little bow, and now I need a glue dot. I'm just going to stick the glue dot right in the center. I'm going to put that right there, and then I'm going to trim off the little ends right there. And this time I wanted to add, see if I wanted to add some little flowers. These are from the Shaped Hearts bundle that you can only earn for free in the Celebration catalog. And they are, oh my gosh, it is so cute. Okay, so I think I just want to add a few little flowers down here, or I could even have them around my bow. That would be cute. so I'm going to get, again, some glue dots, which are right in front of me. I tend to lose things. Okay, so I'm going to put that one like right up here. And then I'll add another one. Actually, before I add this one, I think I want to sponge him just a bit, because it is the same color. Woo! That really sponged. Okay. And then I can put that one down here. And then I'm going to add this one with hardly any sponging, because I don't want quite that much. Okay. Here we go. Just a little bit. Just so it shows up. Close this back up. And get another glue dot. And then that one over here. Now, all I need now is my pretty little antique pearls, which are right here. They are so pretty. Oh my gosh, they just shimmer and shine. Love these. And they just kind of go with everything. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like they're holographic or something. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take a few of these. I'm going to put those in the center, those cute little flowers. And one more. And then I want to add a couple of large ones down here just for fun. If I can pick him up. Okay, so now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so on the inside, I have one more little piece to cut out, except now I'm not seeing him here. I think I found it. Here he is. I wanted another little guy that was in the pretty little pink color, the petal pink. And so I just cut him out of the Designer Series paper. And since there is no die for this one, I'm just kind of snip him out with my paper snips. Well, these aren't them, but they'll work. So, as soon as I'm done getting this glued in, I'll show you. Then if you really wanted to top off your card, you could take it and on the back flap of the card, you could add some Designer Series paper, or you could stamp on it. There's that. So now I'm just going to I think I'll put him on this side since it's looking that way. Put a little glue on the back. So cute. I just love all the darling little designs. Looky there. He's so cute. And there's our card. So, what do you think? I love it. Okay, so here was the original. This one I did in green, old olive, and then the inside. And then I did one using Lost Lagoon. And then this is also one of the sheets in the pack of paper. That one is Happy Spring. Love, love, love. They turned out so cute. This one is Boho Blue. And again, the same Designer Series paper out of the StoryBook Friends Designer Series paper. And then I put little blues in there. So there's my cards for the day. I hope you will try to, if you haven't already, made this kind of a fun fold, that you would try it. So do what I did, just go back and forth in the video. You know, you can stop and rewind a bit and then go forward, just so you can learn how to do it. It's a little intimidating at first, but once you get it, then it's pretty easy. So thank you for joining me today. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join me on my blog, and that's at tinalovestostamp.com. And I hope to see you real soon. Thanks. Bye.